And for good reason, it hasn't been the strongest.
Storm coming down on top of him, but here comes Zika. That's a Wukong top lane, and he's level 6 with that Tiamat, and will pick up the first kill of the game. As dive going on the bot side, but we're going to look up towards top first as the Cyclone comes out initially. There goes the Glacial Prison as well. ZDZ will fall here in this 2v overall with all 6 down, as all 5 members of EDG are up on the top side. They need to make this happen, and they do. Shutdown going the way of Zhao Hao, and now Wink is crashing down onto Wei Wei instead, turning his targets towards Zhou, who has to flash away. Wind becomes lightning, and Zika has himself a tremendous flank. It's a 3-man cycle. He's going to land that knock up onto a Seaman Zhao Hao once again, but there's just no follow-up, and he will go down. Bullet time is blocked by the Braum. There comes the bullet time. It's going to burst this down, and the revives are secured by LNG. Wink goes in, but all will be for naught, as it'll just force all of LNG to head back to base, and Haichao doing as much damage as he can before he likely will eventually head back to the fountain as well. The Gatling gun doing a big chunk of damage. He will be able to get the shutdown on the Zhao Hao before heading back. Here's the response though from EDG. Zhuo goes down, as Assume picks it up here with the bullet time. Now ZDZ might have called out Haichao. He's the big carry here for LNG. He's not even going to get a trade onto the Jin Zhao, and the Arcane Storm goes its way onto land a second knockup, but he's not even going to need it. ZDZ will get shut down. Haichao picking up his 4th kill. Big players for LNG. Haichao nearly 3,000 gold ahead of his lane opponent, and does have 4 items right now, but EDG as a whole looking very aggressive, and they're actually the ones pushing the tempo here. Zhao Hao goes forward, pops the Crescent Guard, and here comes Wink with a 2-man Magnet Storm. On the other side though, that's a flanking Corki, and Zika lands a 3-man Cyclone to try to one-shot the backline. That's Assume going down. That's Angel forced to flash away as well. The Arcane Storm doing a good chunk of damage. Not enough just yet, but ZDZ is able to pick up 2. He's able to pick up another one. He's able to pick up so many kills. That's a triple kill here for the Jace. And EDG somehow are able to run away with that fight. They get 4 kills with only Haichao standard of this one. But speaking of problems, it looks like Wink is in a hell of a one, as he just gets bursted down as LNG just pull up a Death Brush strategy of some sort. Now Zico lands a Cyclone onto ZDZ. The tank Jay's not tanky enough, pops the shield. The bullet time is blocked by Zhuo, barely not able to take anybody down, but now Angel will pick himself up a triple kill with the Arcane Storm. That is a large ultimate, burning down LNG. Photic, the last remaining survivor. It's an ace here for Edward Gaming. They've got
style. Love it when teams pull that one out. And LNG, they set that one up. That was their play. It goes wrong once again. EDG, they're going to be able to
Going to land onto Wei Wei, as ZDZ in a whole lot of trouble, and it's going to be first blood for the Viego and LNG.
It felt like tested alone.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow though does connect, and Zika, he teleported away before anybody. He really knew that that arrow was going to hit. The hero's entrance comes in, and ZDZ picks up the kill. Should be Photic, who gets chunked down and bursted here by the Shuriken of Angel, and he perfectly executes out to safety. Here's the re-engage though. Haichao misses everybody with the Emperor's Divide. Hawkshot just got everybody in vision here for LNG, and Zika gets caught up by the arrow and shut down to start off the fight, and it'll be 2 right now. Zhuo in a lot of trouble. Zika teleports in and immediately has to flash away. Now stuck in a 1v5, gets locked up by the taunt. The equalizer not doing nearly enough. Press the engage again. Haichao unable to land a single person on the Emperor's Divide, as it's already a 2-0 going EDG's way. Assume now has that Ranger's focus unlocked. Angel with the Shuriken flip will take down Zika, and the Otacon is now down to 500 HP. 5,000 I should say. Photic flashing forward. The health bars are so low, but a lot of damage. Taunt lands onto 3 members. ZDZ popping off in this fight, and already Photic is down. The damage though is big on the other side from she's gonna get the soul here, but the Otacon might actually get picked up this time. But no! Angel steals it away on the Akali. The jungler wasn't even there, and LNG still are unable to pick up the Otacon buff. Zhuo will fall. Assume is doing so much damage with the Ranger's focus. Haichao finally dashes forward, but he still doesn't have enough. Here comes Zhao Hao, picks up Photic, and should be able to grab
full minutes watching LNG attempt to take this Atacon buff, and there isn't a jungler in the area. There it goes.
Okay, there comes the Enchanted Crystal Arrow once again. Haichao just not able to do anything in that fight. Taunt lands here onto Zhuo. He's certainly doomed as well. It's a double kill coming in for the Akali. Angel ending this one, or have right now, I should say, at 8-0 and 4. They're going to pick up this bot lane inhibitor, look to end this game right here and right now. Arcane shift away from the dredge line, now at 3v5 underneath the Nexus turrets, and it should not be like that for long. Zika will fall. Weiwei and Photic running the wrong direction, and it'll be right back to the fountain and right back to the drawing board here for LNG. They get dismantled here in game number 2. 18-1 the final kill score in EDG.
The bot lane is
just unrelenting in his chase down of Assume. Finally will jump him and onto him and pick up first blood. So much attention to from both squads. Ticking. Nobody wants to do anything until Wink finds Photic, and the main carry for LNG falls. There comes the Strangled Thorns. It does not knock anybody up, but it forces. Well, ZDC low on energy. Gonna try to use that passive to get a little bit more, but it will not be enough as Weiwei picks up the kill. Meanwhile, on the other side, EDG gonna try to use that time to take the Baron, and they do with all the damage that Xiao Hao does have. Assume uses the killer instinct, try to get away. Zika looking to chase forward, but the Unraveled Earth makes sure that he dashes straight towards his demise. I'm alive for now. Ultimate does come away, and it will be Photic picking up that third kill of the game. Finally, we get the feats of strength. 28.5. Goodness, Assume just killer instinct straight into Weiwei's face. That could prove absolutely costly, but it just doesn't, because Haichao dies in the middle of the entire. Comes in from ZDZ. That'll lock down Photic. Here comes the Grand Starfall from Weiwei.
Assume's still here.
Rather low, and he does get shut down by the Comet Spear of the Pantheon, but it does not matter because he will go down in response rather nicely. You can see right now Zhuo on the Lux barely tickling EDG, and Haichao gets caught out by the public execution. It's a double kill in for ZDZ, and that should just about note.
Yeah, 3-0's got to feel good after what has been a rough split for EDG. But this one was great. This one was pretty clean the whole way through. It never really felt like LNG had a chance. EDG would